Hello everybody, my name is Nate. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to cook outdoors using the Firebox Nano and something new that has just come out that hasn't been released yet from Firebox. First off, I figured I would kind of explain what I'm doing here and explain the list of ingredients that I have. So this is going to be for Zuppa Toscana, and what I brought out today was a cup of heavy cream, 2 cups of water. It's just easy to measure it. It's automatically 2 cups or close to it. Sausage, bacon. We have kale, diced garlic, onion, red potatoes. These are crushed red peppers that you get from a pizza joint, basically. This is 2 cubes of chicken bouillon because I'm adding 2 cups. The liquid here is just from the garlic. This is a zebra billy pot, 12 cm zebra billy pot. This is the Kapilka bowl, heavy cover titanium skillet, spatula that a friend made for me, and I'm going to use some of this pine fire starter to get it started. Now that we've gone over the ingredients, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and bring out this firebox so you can get a closer look at what the X case is, as well as I'm going to show you how to put this together. Now this is the first time cooking this outdoors, so I didn't really measure out anything other than the water and the heavy cream, but I think that you can just pretty much eyeball it. It's in fact, I might not even use all the heavy cream. It's just potatoes, onion, bacon, sausage, cream, and chicken bouillon, or chicken broth, and kale. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together. If you've ever been to the Olive Garden, I believe it's called the Zuppa Toscana there as well. If you're able to, I think you should give it a try. This is one of my family favorites. I cook it actually quite a bit. So today I figured I would do it for you outdoors on the Firebox Nano. So let's get to it. let's bring out the X case. This is basically the reason why we're out here. Now I store it in this. Obviously it'll fit in your pocket if you wanted to. You can see it says Firebox on both sides here. And when you open it up, this is basically what you're going to find, depending on how you want to do it. So I have the carbon cloth, and inside is the nano. So you take the nano out, take the cloth out. Now I believe that he also said it would come with these sticks. Now what these sticks are for is to go in the edges of the cloth here to serve as a windbreaker. Okay? And once you have these holes punched in, then you can just keep using the same holes. You can see on the inside of this case, you have this X pattern. And what this is for is it's for the feet of the nano. It's for the feet of the nano to go inside the X. So when you open this up and deploy it, you'll have the feet. I'll show you. Now this will go both ways. You can have the feet facing in, or you can have them facing out. So what you do with this carbon fiber, or sorry, not carbon fiber, but this material here, is you stick it underneath the X case to create a windscreen to block the wind from blowing in. Now, depending on where you have your feed ports, right now I have my feed ports pointing towards me and to the side of me. You would want to situate your firebox to where you can still feed it as well as block the wind. But you can have this, you put these little legs underneath the firebox, and it helps weight them down to where the wind won't blow this over. And if this touches the box while you have a fire in it, it's okay, it's not going to burn it down. But you can easily just kind of bend it back a little bit and move it back out of the way. I don't have any wind in here today. Yeah, I'm going to get some of this pine fire in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the bacon and onions here. I have the red pepper sprinkled on top. I got the fire started on this nano with the X case. There we go. I have a spatula that a special friend made me. believe this is out of maple. You can already hear it sizzling. So I'm going to get this bacon cooked up before I add the sausage, because the sausage is already cooked and the bacon is not. Here comes the rain, it feels like. I went a little overboard on the bacon. I don't know if you could tell. I like bacon. Some of this I'm probably going to end up eating before I put it in the pot. I've never had any issues with this titanium as far as sticking goes and the cleanup. You can see it's coming up. It's just the bacon drippings right there. Of course, most of the heat's in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and add the sausage. There we go. Let this cook up a little bit. I think I overdid it a little bit on the ingredients. It's because I'd never made this before, so not out here anyways. But you can't really go wrong with bacon and potatoes and sausage. At least I don't feel like you can. Cut these into bite-sized pieces here. Fry it up a little bit more. And you can see this this firebox in the stand. It's stable. I'm putting pressure down on it while I'm cooking. And it's not budging. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it, but the rain's coming down now. I'm under this tree. I seem to be doing okay. Okay. So I'm going to call that good. I'm going to go ahead and throw a chunk of wood in there. Or two. And I'm going to put on the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these legs in. Put the pot on. I'm going to scoop this ingredients in there. And just let it cook. The potatoes aren't done yet. I should have fried them up with the grease, and that's typically what I do. I'm going to try to keep a majority of this grease out of it. Whatever I can't fit in the pot, I'll just eat. Which is fine with me. Now I just have to remember that I have heavy cream and kale that needs to go in there. But I'm not going to add any of that yet. Right now I'm just going to cook the potatoes in the water. with the chicken bouillon. Let that cook up. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy what's left in here. There's a couple of pieces of bacon, sausage. I could eat this in a meal all by itself. I received a case for my heavy cover spork today from Pacific Northwest Bushcraft. They made this for me. Thank you, Heather and Todd. I don't feel any rain yet, but I can hear the drops. I'm going to add the kale and the garlic. Had a rolling boil for a little while now. Now that looked like a lot of kale, but it cooks down. You can see there's still a lot of more meat and potatoes to kale ratio there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of it in. As far as the garlic goes, I think I got enough. That was about a tablespoon, I think. And it's still raining on me. Well, not in here. I can feel a drip every once in a while. Okay, the potato's done. I'm going to go ahead and add the... Well, I'm going to let this cook down a little bit. And then I'm going to add the heavy cream. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add the heavy cream. So I have a cup in here, but I don't know if I'm going to add a whole cup. See what that does. Stir it a little bit. I'm going to do this by color. So it's basically about the color that I like there. I don't have anything sticking to the bottom. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Let me give you a different angle here. So like I was saying, this does really well in blocking the prevailing wind. And there is the Zuppa Toscana. Here, let me give you a better angle here. Get my spoon. So, see it's bubbling up a little bit, but we have kale, potatoes, bacon, and sausage. Garlic, heavy cream, chicken broth. This is going to be a hearty meal. And I went a little overboard. I made a little bit too much. That was a big clump of kale. But you can see this is looking good. So I'm going to call it done. I'm going to go ahead and dish it up. I'm going to take this pot off the fire. It's about the color consistency I like. I didn't add all the heavy cream just because I brought a little too much. So let me get this lid on it so it doesn't boil over. And I'll take it off the fire. But you can see that the Firebox Nano did its job. Like I was saying earlier, that the top legs move independent from the bottom legs, and that is for a different configuration of the Nano, which it would be the Overkill. It's a 2-stack Nano, and this did very well as a shield to keep the heat from creating a mark. I'm going to go ahead and dish this up and I'll bring you back. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh. So good. This truly is like a comfort food. The sausage, the potatoes, the bacon, how it all goes together. Kale, heavy cream, chicken bouillon. If you try this, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. I think the Firebox and the X case worked really well. Really excited about this X case. It's going to come out here soon. He's starting the Kickstarter for it the 1st of November, or right around the beginning of November, first week of November. So keep your eyes open for that. I think it complements the Nano really well. Whether you use SBIT or alcohol or any of that, it just adds to the overall functionality of the Firebox. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this meal. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, start a conversation down below. I appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy the outdoors.